Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks Xbox 360 edition. I am NitePHX. Today I am taking out the T110E3, which is the American Tier 10 tank destroyer. The map is Widepark Rain and it is a standard battle. I am in a platoon with Ghost, Kreger, DN Bros 81 and Jarhead 75. Ghost and Kreger have their 110E3s as well. DNS Bros 81 is in his Lurve and Jarhead is in his T34. Yeah, I guess with all the tanks in the game now with the same names, designations, I should clarify that is the T34 is the American Tier 8 heavy premium tank. Alright, so in a moment here you'll see my first mistake in this game. Yeah, it's dark, it's raining, I'm just driving along, minding my own business, not paying much attention, and I missed the turn. Okay, oh, look at the pretty black and white striped line, I wonder what that does. So the platoon decided we're going to go up the tracks here, and we're going to own this flank. You begin to realize how narrow this is when you got 5 tanks trying to push up the position. So I'm going to try and put myself to the left of Kreger, form basically a little steel wall here, protect our guys behind us, and hopefully they can shoot at the enemy between the two of us in the gaps. Mistake number 2, I'm stuck. And literally for a moment there I couldn't go forward, couldn't go backwards, I was stuck. Alright, so we do get free, we back up a little bit here, we do detect their T-34, take the shot, take him out of the game, 428 points. Alright, Kreger's moving forward, we're going to push. After all, we are 110E3s, there's no reason why we can't push this flank right now. So Kreger continues up the tracks. I'm going to go right around the houses here, see if I can't get some flanking shots. Right now they all seem to be paying the attention to the guys down the tracks line. Of course, everybody there to the left is behind the building. That building is non-destructible. Or at least I believe that to be the case. Alright, so an M103 pokes his nose out behind that building, and we do just over 900 damage on him. We do take some return fire from a couple of enemy down there, but so far everything has just bounced off of our front. Alright, so we must be looking at a different M103 here. That one I'm not quite sure how I hit him, I'm glad I did. You can see the rubble there, just as I moved forward, pulled the trigger, my gun went airborne. But I still hit the guy. I'm not sure where, but somewhere in that exchange I did lose 375 hit points. Alright, so now we see an E75 who is pretty much hull down. He does move forward a little bit. My cursor or icon does turn yellow and we bounce. And there was the Arty tracer. We have a pretty good idea where the Arty is now. He appears to be in the perfect position to get shots on me. Although at this particular moment the game is not indicating that I am detected. It doesn't take you too long to learn that you can't rely on the game to give you that information though. And we've all been hit by numerous enemy players with absolutely no indication from the game that we are detected. So we used the house a little bit there, try and make sure that we were no longer detected. Change our angle a little bit, hopefully the Arty can't reach us. I'm going to push on the E75. Right now my gun is bouncing all over the place, so I decided I better come over the ridge until I smooth out the gun. Take the shot, take about half his health there. Looks like we also ammo racked him, but he was full health, so he probably still had his repair kit. He returns fire at me, that does bounce. Right, somewhere during this I did switch to premium. You're facing an E75 head on and all you can see is his turret. You gotta switch to premium. So we do manage to put another shot into his side, take another 800 hit points from him. He is now a one-shot kill. And this is why you have premium shells loaded when you meet an E75. And all you can see is his turret. Yeah, in case a high explosive probably would have done the same thing. He was on such low health. Would have been a lot cheaper, but that's what I had loaded. And I could have switched back to regular ammo here, saved myself some silver, but I didn't. Alright, so we have a Death Star up there. He appears to be full health still. Thought I might have had a shot on him a moment ago, but not quite sure what I can and can't shoot through up here. You know, if you're using armor piercing, you can shoot through a lot of walls and hit what's behind it. So as we start to poke out, we get detected. The arty hits me. I mean, that is just crazy. It wasn't devastating, but where he's at behind that rubble, and it's a GW Tiger. He looped that shot over. So right there, I'm considering there's another mistake. I should have paid attention to that Death Star. I'm sure I would have had a good shot in his side, but I was more concerned with whether or not I was going to be able to get a little bit of revenge on that arty. But he backed up behind the rubble. I didn't have a shot at him. So right now I need to get myself closer to the arty, closer to that rubble to building, so he won't be able to shoot me again. I'm thinking, okay, the Death Star, he fired not too long ago. I don't think he's going to be reloaded. And I am in an E3. Maybe he's going to end up bouncing a shot. Pull the trigger. No, no, no. I don't know. Well, I know that I got pretty pissed off at that, but I don't know exactly what happened. I had the sights on him. I could have pulled the trigger and killed him. It's possible I went for a minor aiming adjustment. You know, I don't have a turret, and the traverse on that gun is horrible. Whatever happened, I had that guy dead to rights. I didn't pull the trigger when I needed to, and I got myself killed. However, Kreger does manage to kill their arty, but in return, the Death Star is able to kill Kreger. How sad is that? 2-110E3s with a Death Star basically sitting in the open, and he kills the both of us. Alright, so we are down to Grey Ghost. The enemy has ganged up on him. He's got the IS-4 who's trying to keep Grey Ghost from getting his gun on him. As long as that IS-4 keeps pushing Grey Ghost in the side, Grey Ghost cannot turn towards him. You know, I'm sitting here watching him say, turn right back up, turn right back up. Well, that IS-4 kept him pinned so he couldn't turn right, and his rear end was stuck up against that building. And the IS-4 finishes off Grey Ghost. And that's all she wrote. Defeat. They killed every last one of us. So I did manage 16,000 profit on that, even though I did use some premium, 1,016 experience. I did 4,151 damage, got 2 kills, 187 assist, and I blocked 2,270 damage. So the enemy IS-4, that's just crazy. 5 kills, 6,500 damage. That's what happens when you put a really good tank in a good player's hands. Now, on our team, 4 of our platoon members did over 14,000 damage total. The other 11 players on our team did a total of 9,360 damage. I think as a platoon we did alright. I certainly made my share of mistakes, which, well, the biggest mistake was not shooting that Death Star. If I would have shot him, Kreger would have still been alive. He had already killed the artillery. So entirely possible the outcome of this game could have been different if I would have just taken that shot when my crosshairs was on that Death Star. Alrighty, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would appreciate it if you would click the like button. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so. You'll get notifications of when I post new videos. And as always, I thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.